Today we're going to talk about foreign national life insurance planning opportunities. You want to pay attention to this. Hi, I'm Dave Donchie with Leisure, Worden and Terry. Thanks for joining. And also joining me today is Victor Paz, also on the life sales team at LWT. So Victor, it seems that foreign nationals buying life insurance is one of the most robust areas in the life insurance world today. Why is that?
Well, for many reasons, people in other countries not only have a lot of ties to the United States for business purposes, they have ties with families, and for obvious reasons, the U.S. life insurance industry is stable, it's secure. So you'll see well-to-do foreigners, high net worth and not even high net worth, that want to buy U.S. life insurance.
Trust.
Yeah, they trust.
Yeah. Okay, great. So exactly what is a foreign national as it relates to the way a life insurance company would treat them in an underwriting situation?
Okay, believe it or not, as a general rule, anybody who is living outside the United States for more than 6 months falls into the foreign national category.
Interesting. So even a U.S. citizen
Yeah.
that decides to live elsewhere for 6 or 8 or 10 months out of the year
Correct.
is going to be characterized as a
They're going to be
foreign
classified differently even if you have a U.S. passport.
Okay.
Okay, so that's number one. And then all the way to the other spectrum where, Dave, we've done cases with individuals who simply have no residence in the United States and they live in another country.
national. And those folks can come here and buy life insurance, right?
Absolutely. There's obviously some
Rules
and
conditions.
conditions, like solicitation has to take place in the United States. The medical exam has to take place in the United States. But as we've seen with other advancements in underwriting, there are carriers that we have on our carrier list where the individual doesn't even have to return to the United States for policy delivery, for example.
But there are certain rules that suggest that if somebody who doesn't live in the United States wants to buy life insurance here, they have to pass a certain scrutiny, right?
There has to be a need.
What would some of those needs look like?
Well, it's funny, we think about foreign nationals. Foreign nationals have the same needs as anybody in the United States. Some of those needs would be like, they want to preserve their wealth. They want to do some generational preservations for their heirs, okay? So like we would look at it as like an estate planning situation. We look at it also as income replacement or supplemental retirement, just like we see here. And then another one that people don't think about is foreign nationals own businesses in their home country, okay? And they have business succession planning needs. They want to have buy-sell agreements. They want to have they have key individuals within their organization. As long as those foreign nationals have a nexus, a connection to the United States, okay? And like I said, not all carriers are created equal. They're going to vary, but they have some sort of connection to the United States.
Let's talk about the nexus. What would that be? Could it be property? Could it be a house? Could it be a business? What would it be?
Any of those, a house, a property, a business, brokerage accounts, okay? Those are all connections to the United States, okay? Some carriers want more of a connection. Some carriers require less of a connection. So there is a varying requirements within our list of carriers. But yes, there has to be a connection to the U.S.
So Victor, let's talk about opportunities for the producer. I think a lot of producers would say, well, that sounds interesting. I'd love to sell a foreign national life insurance, but I don't really know anybody. Where do I find people?
If you're not in that market specifically, because we know some people specialize in that market, what we want to try to do is make sure that every broker has the opportunity to explore these opportunities that we share with them. One thing that they can do is not only join networking groups, we have Google and they can join networking groups, number one. Number two, there are accountancy firms that handle foreign nationals, their taxes, okay? So when a foreign national does business in the United States, guess what? Those are U.S. dollars.
They're going to pay tax.
And when you have U.S. dollars and you're making money in the U.S., there is a tax, okay?
So there's a need there.
Exactly. So networking groups, accounting firms, there are financial advisors that handle international individuals, okay? And they're handling their money, their wealth, managing their wealth that is in the U.S., okay? So looking for those individuals, what we would call centers of influence.
So basically, from a producer's perspective, they can basically write life insurance on somebody depending on where they are in the world.
Right.
For somebody either who doesn't live in the United States that wants to buy life insurance in the United States, or somebody that is in the United States but they're not a U.S. citizen.
Correct.
But they have a business or they have a need and they want to buy life insurance. So there are
Exactly.
different places to find foreign national prospects. Basically.
Absolutely. And one of the great things about the United States is that everybody wants to come here, and there's a lot of great opportunity for everybody.
So there you have it. You have more marketing opportunities to sell life insurance by looking at the foreign national market. If you have a case, call one of the LWT salespeople. We'd be more than happy to walk you through it and show you everything you need to know in order to help your clients buy life insurance. Thank you for watching. I'm Dave Donchie for Leisure, Worden, and Terry Agency.